we've been presented with a tool that can help us, say generate more content. So instead of us doing it wrongly, this session will just take us through how we can create effective AI prompts. Yes, effective AI prompts. Need to say that. So you can get effective results from using AI tools like ChatGPT, Bing, etc. But you need to follow some basic guidelines, right? When you follow these basic guidelines, you get results that actually make sense. So in this section, we'll learn about AI prompting tips and how to use them to write better AI prompts. So I'll just add that today we have, a lot of people exploring prompt engineering. So when we talk about prompt engineering, it's actually a process where you create inputs for AI software or tools. So you feed the AI tool with your prompts for it to perform an action, or generate the content that you need. So if we don't get that prompting right, we also will not get the right results. So let's look at 4 key areas of focus in generating AI prompts. So this session is, easy peasy and straight to the point. It also gives you an idea of what you can research more on or explore in generating AI prompts. So first things first, persona. You need to have a persona. So a persona is actually information about yourself when you're writing an AI prompt. So instead of simply writing, create a PRD for a mobile app, right, for a dating platform, or, draft me an email, or, create a blog post. You can add more context with a persona in order to get a better response. So your prompt should start with, I am a product manager, or like I have here, I'm a new product manager for a startup who wants to help people connect with their soulmates. And we're looking to develop a mobile dating app. Okay. Looking to develop a mobile dating app. So I'll go take that again. So instead of just saying create a PRD for a mobile dating app or platform, you can add more context and, use a persona to say, or you are a new product manager. So you're giving it a prompt. You can say you are a new product manager for a startup who wants to help people connect with their soulmates, and you are looking to develop a mobile dating app. So once you have this persona, the next thing is the task. What exactly is the task? So the task is the actual thing you want to tell the AI to do. So it's best to be specific about your task instruction so that you can get the best results. Your task needs to be clear and concise. For example, your task could be, right, when you're assigning a task, say, create a product description that serves as an overview and some possible problems that people who date face. Instead of, loading it to say, just create a PRD, right? You first of all giving it a persona. Now you're telling it a task to carry out. So a product description that serves as an overview and some possible problem that people who date face. Now, the reason I'm using this example is because, I'm a product manager, and also quite a number of, people I train are product managers. Now, instead of saying create a PRD, as a product manager, you know, you know, what a PRD contains. So you will not be lazy to just say create a PRD. You have to give it specific, concise, and clear tasks. Okay, so you can take it in chunks because you are actually doing the work. You are not just, you're not just delegating and then you go and sleep. So when you've created a task, you can now add context. You can now add context. So that brings us to the third area, which is context. So context helps you get targeted results from your AI prompts. Why do we need context? You can just drop a prompt that is not well drafted and it will give you just things out of scope. But with context, you provide, AI with the right information on how you want the task to be performed. So let's leverage on our product description example. Here you will now say, write this description as part of a PRD. Now, once my team or your team decides on the problem they want to solve, we would include other sections for the PRD. Remember, when I teach product management, one of the first things I say is, first of all, you need to be clear on the problem you are solving. A lot of times, we leave it wide open. One, we also think we are solving every problem, but that's not true. So with these examples, you see that, first of all, you are taking it bit by bit, and you say that, hey, give me a list of problems. And then the next thing is the team. You take that to your team because you are not just dealing with ChatGPT, or rather the AI tool. You're also interacting with people. So when the team decides that, oh, this is the problem we want to solve, the next stage now comes in. So the context is, oh, I want to use this description as part of a PRD. Okay, so the AI tool already knows that, oh, this is this is my boundary, so to speak. This is the context within which this information that I will provide as an AI tool will be used. Now, the fourth thing is the format. There are different formats for different content. PRDs are, or rather, PRDs should have clear outlines of what is needed. PRDs should have clear outline of what is needed. Emails, for example, should be sweet and short, while blog posts are usually, they will usually contain hundreds of words. Usually contain hundreds of words. Now, when writing an AI prompt, you need to tell AI what format you want your response in. For example, for this description, make it clear, outline the problems, then use less than 200 words. This is actually a format. So if you don't give this format, you are not helping, or you are not clarifying the kind of results that you're looking for. So you can also ask AI to provide results in other formats, as a list, a table, or any other format you want. So remember, we've talked about the persona, the tags, the context, and then the format. So with all of this, it is now for you to actually create a prompt. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes, or maybe 2 minutes, to write your own prompt. Tony, it's still just you and I. Wonderful. So I paused the recording for a bit. Do you understand everything we're talking about here?
Yeah, but that second, is it the second one? No, I got the personal explanation.
Yeah.
I got the context was a bit not very, very, very clear for me. Maybe the way you stated it, I didn't really get it.
Context. What is the
Mm,
context? What's the context within which you want, this information that you are asking ChatGPT, right? You are telling it how it will perform a task. Okay?
okay.
Yes. You are telling it how. First of all, you say, oh, act as this person. Okay? For example, act as this person. Then as this person, okay, give me a description and let it be part of a PRD, which is a product requirement document. Okay, so that way the context is not just any type of description, it's a description within a PRD, right?
Okay.
And then I've also talked about, I want to know problems that people for possibly face, right? So when
Yes.
my team decide that, this is the problem that we would like to solve, I'll come back here and continue this conversation with AI. Do you understand?
Okay, I heard. I just got the explanation. I didn't understand that part of you saying when I'll get back. Or I think it's now clear.
Yes.
So you are saying to the AI that you will still come back for more.
Yes, now. It's an ongoing conversation. We will now be having ongoing conversations.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay,
Okay.
so get hands-on. Get hands-on. Create a prompt. Create a prompt. Think of something that you want to do right now and create a prompt. I'm waiting. Do you have your pen and paper?
I'm typing.
All right. Universe to say.
Can I send it now?
Yeah, sure.
It's just something random. Oh. See, don't
That,
laugh at me.
that's how it starts. So you drop it. Let's make some progress, okay? I'm a psychologist looking to create a blog post on how depression affects married women. Okay, give me an outline, not more than 200 words. Okay, this is good. So first of all, you created a persona, which is the psychologist, and then what you were looking to do, all right? Um, the contest is, you know,
Married women.
um, how depression affects married women. The task is create a blog post. The context is this blog post should be on how depression affects married women. Okay. Then the last one, which is, what's the last one again? Format.
Mm,
Format. So outline of 200 words is actually a lot if it's an outline. Do you understand? So you
mm,
can just say, and also notes, if it's a blog posts are usually long.
okay.
Yes, blog posts are usually long, and then, you know, outline for blog posts. No, it's actually to create a blog post. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And if it's a 200 words, that would be more like a post, maybe a social media post or an email.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So what applies, having knowledge of what applies also helps you. Okay, so you can prompt ChatGPT correctly. So please
Mm.
update and then reshare. So people who are going to watch this recording, this is the part where they just missed. Okay, so let me continue. You can mute your mic. You can mute your mic, Tony. So just to recap, we talked about, you know, the focus areas for creating AI prompts, create a persona. So the AI tool knows, the person that they are trying to represent or they are creating this information for. Then the tasks that needs to be done, the context within which this task should be done, and the format. So your AI prompt should be just like everyday language. I mean, simple, clear language, just like the way you communicate. Okay, so make it that natural language. Then it needs to be clear with concise information. Clear with concise information. Don't assume that AI knows what you're thinking. So make it clear and make the information concise. And then it should be conversational and yet very detailed. When we say conversational, it should be like you're interacting with someone, not just dropping, you know, instructions for them. Okay. Um, okay, so you also I see your comments in the chat and the hands-on task that you are done. So please for this one, you need to still include the formats. Okay. You need to include the format and follow the guideline. The first is, the persona. The second is the tax. Okay, the tax. So the tax is, to help them, so how in quotes depression affects married women is really not a tax, right? You need, that's more like the context. So you need to create a tax. What exactly you want to get out? Try to be clear, and then you now include the format. So the format should be the last thing. So retry that and let me see. Thank you. All right, so in summary, to get the best out of writing effective prompt, it's essential you work with the focus areas. Then follow best practice and keep your prompt consistent to get better results. So this is overview of the introduction. So next, you will need to go ahead to actually create an account with the AI tool, popular AI tool, ChatGPT. So for this, I already have an account. So I'm going to um I'm going to try to create a new one so you see exactly how this is done. So there's this assumption that everybody has a Gmail, and I'm going to just align with that assumption. So when you go to chatgpt.com, okay, it actually gives you the option to use it without, creating an account. What that means is you don't save your history. So what you've done, you're not able to save it. So for you to be able to save it, you go ahead to sign up to create your own account. So it allows you to use your Google or Microsoft account or continue with your Apple account. Okay, so when you continue with Google, you're taken to the list of Google accounts that you have, and you can go ahead to create an account with that. So I'll just use this. I think this is a new account. Let's continue. Yes. So it asks to tell about yourself, and then you put your birthday. So um I'm going to just put, well, let me leave it like that. This email is actually so I'll put an age that at least above 18. So it is this simple. It's as simple as this, creating your own account on ChatGPT. So one of the first things you want to do is to customize ChatGPT. To customize ChatGPT, you want to tell ChatGPT, you know, what what it should know about you, okay, so that I can provide better response. So you can say I am a mom, and 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 intentional about helping my children learn how to use digital tools effectively. Okay. So secondary, okay, how would I like it to respond? So I would say share insights on the how formal. Okay, okay. Share easy to understand um messages for children between ages 8 to 12, right? So I save this. So when I start to interact with ChatGPT, it's going to use my customized information and give me results that fit into, what I need it to do. Okay. So as a mom, as an intentional mom, this is an example. Intentional mom, I want to um I want to have weekly sessions with my daughters on how on on the following, right? So I'll put the ritual intelligence. This is actually something that I'm doing already. So, but I want to see how ChatGPT will help me structure it better. Um, Financial intelligence, academic intelligence, um, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, um, okay, on the following, all right? So kindly or share um share an outline for no, not an outline. Okay. Share insights on each topics to help and easy to follow task. Easy to follow task for okay for children. All right, let's see what to say. Insights. Share insights. Share a list of insights on each topic. I'll share a list of 3 to 5 insights on each topic with easy to follow task. Okay. So let's see what it will come up with. You see that? So this is generating the prompt. If you notice, I did not write the age here, but it took the age from what I already set. You see that? Yeah. Intelligent parenting insights. So it helped to give the areas, helping others is part of being spiritually strong. Spirituality means connecting with something bigger than yourself. This is amazing. I should publish this, Seth. Awesome. Okay, so I hope you've learned something. Um, thank you. If you have questions, please drop it in the chat and also do it to reach out to me. Okay. Right. So I'm going to stop the recording.